Hey guys, and welcome back to your girl's channel. I am here to do another general reading. Guys, we're going to get some general messages. I'm going to see what Spirit has for us today. I have no intentions. I just want Spirit to really talk to us and figure out what is really going on in these streets out here, okay? So, with that being said, we're gonna jump straight into some life coaching cards. Let's see what Spirit is gonna give us today. Okay, so any intuitive messages that I've been picking up on, it's really time for a lot of you guys to just move on. That's what I've been hearing. Like, move on. Some of you guys are holding yourselves back because of whatever reason you may be holding yourself back. But Spirit wants you to know that you don't have to hold yourself back. You can be you. Like, it's okay to be who you are. Even if you are a effed up person, you're going to learn that about yourself when you start to notice that, hell, I might be a messed up individual. I may need some help. And by me being myself, I can now see that, yes, I truly need some assistance. So some of you guys may be going through an awakening and you're just unsure of what you're going through. The Spirit is like, what you're going through is, I'm trying to open your eyes. I feel like a lot of you guys are blind. You're not awakened to who you are. So you're still following behind certain people, certain things. You have not mastered you yet. And you need to master who you are first. Because maybe you are hanging around the wrong people because you don't know who you are. Okay? So let's see what Spirit has. Listen, the card of the day. I can't make this stuff up. It's the card of the day. It says it may be time to move on from this person or situation. And some of you guys may need to just get some rest. Some of you guys are not resting because you're trying to really figure out, is this person in my life for the right reasons? Do I really need to just leave this situation? What am I missing? I feel like some of you guys are just feeling like, what am I missing? Okay? Approval. Okay, so that's what it is. You're trying to get approval or validation from certain people, and Spirit is like, no. What are you getting validation from them for? Who are they? Are they someone special? Do they really, are their opinions matter that much to you? Because it says choose to approve of yourself, and others will too. People pleasing. That's what I'm picking up. Somebody is like a people pleaser. New door. I'm telling you, as you part ways and let go of these situations that no longer serve you, there's going to be new opportunities, new blessings, new doors. The card says your prayers have been answered and a new door is being held open for you. If you are in a relationship and you have been trying to figure out, do I need to move on from this person? Spirit is really telling you yes. If this message resonates with you, if you are in the process of moving on from a certain situation or a person, Spirit is wanting you to know that there are new doors open for you. You can walk through that door. Okay? You can go where you're trying to go to. You go. Trust and forgiveness. It is time for you to let your guard down and learn to trust again. It's time for you guys to move on. Somebody is really like holding on to a lot of old pain, possibly old something. And Spirit is like, okay, I've given you this new door. I've showed you how to part ways from these certain people. And go rest. Go and work on you. Somebody really needs to just go work on them. They have been so focused on everybody else that now they can't even see who they are. A lot of 10s on the board. 4 and 6, 10. Trust and forgiveness, 10. A lot of things are ending in somebody's life. New things are gonna come. New things are coming. That's what Spirit says. The new things are coming. Okay. All right, so inner child is here. You, like I said, somebody is going through, like they're healing themselves. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Somebody's healing themselves. They're working on learning how to trust and forgive people. If you guys do not know, the month of June was definitely all about forgiveness. We have been working on forgiving ourselves and forgiving others for their wrongdoings. Okay, so some of you guys are in the process of healing old emotional wounds. Or some of you guys could be possibly stepping into your inner child energy. Yeah, somebody's definitely going through an awakening. At this point, I think that whoever this person is, you're just moving on. You're not holding on to anything that no longer serves you. You're in charge of your own life, and that's amazing. You want to be in charge of your life. Nobody controls you. Nobody tells you what to do. Spiritual growth. You are growing. You are awakening yourself. You are going through a lesson that required your spiritual evolution. What you've been through, and what I'm hearing is what you've been through is a test. It was a test of your faith. It was a test of your patience. It was a test of your growth. Spirit was like, I've heard you pray that you wanted something new. But are you ready for it? You have to be ready. Okay, so someone definitely wants to reconcile. There's going to be some reconciliations going on within in this awakening. Maybe you've separated yourself from someone. Or maybe you're just needing to separate yourself. Okay, so we have the Mirror card, which talks about what's going on in your inner world. What's going on in your mind? What is going on within you? And some of you guys are, like I said, you're going through this spiritual growth. You're learning about yourself. You're learning about how your childhood may have harmed you in some type of way. Maybe you're learning how to now trust and forgive others for their wrongdoings. It's definitely time for someone to celebrate. I know we have the 4th of July coming up. If you celebrate holidays, Spirit is saying you need to celebrate with the right people. Okay? Alrighty. Okay, so we have the Obsession card. And it says it's time to get out of your head and get back into your heart. Someone has closed themselves in. That's what I'm hearing. You closed yourself in. Maybe because you were trying to heal yourself. You needed time apart from other people. And that's what Spirit is trying to get you to understand. During this awakening, during this spiritual growth, this lesson that you had to learn how to leave people behind. You had to learn how to heal yourself, work on yourself, become obsessed with yourself. Because maybe you've been the type of person that's always been there for others. If you like me, all you want to do is help others. But the truth is, you can't help everyone. You cannot save everyone. They have to eventually save themselves. Yeah, it's definitely time for someone to change the way they think, their perception of things. I'm telling you, you don't have to save everyone. I feel like somebody is like a Captain Save a hoe or Captain Save a nigga. Like y'all always have to, you always feel like you got to save somebody. No. You can help and you can lead, but you can't save them. They have to save themselves. Ooh. Okay. Let's get some messages from our angels and ancestors. Okay, so someone's guardian angel is stepping in. Thank you, Spirit. I am going to go ahead and welcome in the guardian angel that's stepping in. Whoever wants to connect, I'm open and willing to connect with you. good or bad or indifferent. All right, let's go. It's the Lord himself. That is your guardian angel, is what I'm hearing. It's time for you to take charge of your life, okay? It's time for you to step into your power. That's why I said somebody feels like they're God. You're not God, okay? You are who you are. All right, so it's time for you guys to start exchanging your energy for abundance. Okay, maybe what you do, because what I'm picking up on is a pastor. Wow. A pastor, prophet, priest, apostle, whatever you do it from your heart. And that's what I'm hearing. Just do it from your heart. Make sure that you're not harming anyone. Okay? Make sure you're doing the right things. You have the peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. You don't have to always be right. Sometimes you just have to let people figure out that they're wrong sometimes, okay? You be the peacekeeper. You let people live their lives, and you go on about your journey. You don't stop your journey because of someone else. You keep going. You don't stop. There you go. The perception card come up again. It's time for you guys to change the way you think. It's time to change your mindset, okay? Maybe you have been holding on to a old belief about yourself or an old belief about someone else. But Spirit is trying to get someone to understand. You're not always right. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes it's okay to be wrong. Sometimes it's okay to take it from someone else's perspective. Okay? All right, so it's time for you guys to, I'm telling you, whoever this person is, you're needing to focus on you. It's time for you to part ways and focus on your plans. What plans do you have for yourself? Where are you trying to go? How can you exchange your energy for abundance? How can you be the peacekeeper and not always have an opinion? Okay? Sometimes it's good to be quiet. Sometimes it's good to not say what you actually want to say. Because you need to first connect with yourself. Maybe what you're telling yourself are the wrong things. Okay, so this message is definitely for a high priestess. Excuse me, guys. Oh. So we have a high priestess stepping in. All right, Spirit, let's get some messages for this high priestess. I told you I was speaking to a pastor, preacher, apostle. I'm speaking to someone with high honor, and that's all that means. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm just speaking to someone with high honor. And Spirit is trying to get you to understand that there are some people that you may just need to leave behind, move on, focus on you. All right. Yeah, listen, I can't make it up. All I did was pick the deck up. It's time for somebody to move on. Close out a cycle in your life. You have been holding on to this maybe you've been holding on to this person or situation for way too long. Someone is holding on to an emperor. Somebody is holding on to this is a person. All right, so what do we need to let this high priestess know about this emperor? Listen. Oh. Okay. Let me get this together. Because these are some different messages. We have an empress, a high priestess, and an emperor on this table here. Someone is needing to close out a cycle with someone. This empress and emperor, you need to close out a cycle and move on. It's time to make a decision on what you want to do. Yep, it's time to get out of your head. The Eight of Swords in the reverse. The Eight of Swords in general talks about being mentally stuck. Maybe this person is coming out of a situation. Okay, so maybe someone is closing a cycle and they're moving out of this situation. They're moving out of their head. They're moving out. I don't know. Spirit is like, this person is moving. And they're being guided to close out cycles. They're being guided to step into this emperor or empress energy, this high priestess energy. Because someone has definitely found their Two of Cups. They found their love, the love of their life, the soulmate, the person that they actually want to be with. Whew, this is kind of deep here. Someone is coming up out of their head about a soulmate. They now see that this empress or this emperor is their true match. And they had to close out a lot of cycles first. Okay, Spirit. The King of Swords. Somebody's speaking their truth. They're standing on how they feel. They're connecting with Spirit about this truth. The King of Swords talks about someone being very intellectual within the mind. They're not afraid of anything or anyone. They know how to stand their ground. All right, so this is someone from the past with the Six of Cups. Something from your past. Something from childhood to adulthood. I'm hearing from boys to men. Somebody is growing. Somebody is evolving. This King of Swords is no longer a child. And what I'm getting is this is all have to do with something mentally. This person has grown from a boy to a child in their mind, which is an amazing thing. Because as a child, you're unable to speak your mind. But as a grown man, you're able to do those things. You're able to stand on your truth. And you're finally standing up for yourself. That's what I'm hearing. Someone is standing up for themselves, for the things that they want. And they're not going to hold themselves back. Because an emperor and an empress, they don't hold themselves back for anyone. They are in control of their own lives. Someone was definitely manipulated with the Five of Swords. Spirit, who was manipulated? Is it the emperor or the empress? Okay, so somebody was manipulated in some type of relationship with the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands talks about marriage. Talks about commitment. This is also my twin flame card. So not only do we have the twin flames, but we have the soulmates. This emperor and this empress, I'm telling you, this emperor and empress, you guys are about to get married. Somebody is closing out an old cycle from their past, and they're moving on to their twin/soulmate. Whichever one that you guys are, you know your story. I don't. I just read the cards, and I just go with what the cards are guiding me to do. So either somebody was in a marriage and this cycle has closed, or someone is going back to someone from their past who they see as their soulmate. This is a pair here. This is a couple. When you get to the emperor and the empress status of your life, it has nothing to do with finances. It has nothing to do with it has everything to do with who you are. Have you grown as the empress? Are you a loving mother? Are you a loving friend? Are you able to birth new ideas? Can you bring peace to this world? You have the Page of Wands. Somebody's coming in with a message. As you guys know, the Page is not your typical card that I like to look for the King. If a card comes out, I'd rather look for the King instead of the Page. The Page is still kind of young, immature. They're still trying to figure some things out. But they're so passionate. So this person could be younger than you. Your soulmate could be younger than you. And you don't know it. Somebody is really about to step out of their comfort zone and go for the love of their life. Spirit, can we get some confirmation? I'm picking up more on masculine male energy with all the males in the cards. We have the King of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Emperor. These are all male figures. But someone is ready to come in. I'm telling you, they're coming in and they're going to be passionate about you. They may be a little wounded is what I'm hearing. Maybe they still need to heal themselves. Yeah, because they're coming from a family situation that just didn't work. With the Ten of Pentacles being in the reverse. The family situation did not work. This Queen of Swords, someone who is, I'm telling you, what I'm picking up in this reading is, this is a husband and wife. And they've been wounded from this person. And they need some balance. Because this person has really hurt them. But they see their empress and they want to come towards their empress. But they are hurt. They are hurt. The Ten of Wands, they have been through a lot. So Spirit wants me to ask, are you ready to deal with someone who has been hurt? Are you ready to deal with someone that's been wounded? Are you willing to go through the phases? And if not, you have to let this person go. Because this person is coming. They're coming. And they're coming to invest. Oh my God. We have the Page of Cups. This person, I'm telling you, they're coming in. This person wants to love you so much. Or this person has so much love for you. Like I said, the Page, it gives me youth vibes. It gives me someone who's not fully awakened. They're not fully aware. Because they're still a page. They're still learning new things. They're still trying to figure things out. But they have so much love for you. This person, whoever this person is, just pray for him. If you know who this person is in your life, If you know that you were dealing with someone that was in another relationship, let's get some advice. Spirit, is this gonna... We have the Four of Swords, which talks about healing. So there's going to be some healing here. There's going to be some healing. I don't know how this healing is going to work. Yeah, it's going to be... We have the Six of Wands, which talks about victory and success. This energy is just all over the place. Okay, so we have the Judgment card. My energy is getting drained from this reading. And it's only because this reading is literally all over the place. We have a married couple whose family situation did not work. And then we have the Emperor and the Empress who's heading towards something different. So guys, take what resonates with your story. If you're in a marriage or if you're with someone and it did not work, Spirit is trying to guide you to move on. Get out of your head and move on from this person. It's time for you to close out a cycle. Maybe this cycle for you is to be alone. Maybe it's not for you to be with someone. Maybe it's about you getting yourself together. Finding who you truly are. Because maybe you haven't... what I'm picking up on is this is somewhere you're heading. But currently where this person is, they're still in Page energy. Page of Cups. The Page of Wands. Those things are exciting, but they're not solid. And in life, you want to look for solid. The King, the Queens, the Emperor, the Empress. When pages come out in a reading, that's just, for me, that's a lot of immature. Oh my God, so there's a fire truck going by. Something is urgent. Something is going on. Somebody needs to gather their strength to close out this cycle. And it needs to be done right away. I cannot believe I'm 30 minutes in a reading. Okay. So we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is the independent energy. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles talks about being independent. Getting things done on your own. You don't... Ooh. This energy is all over the place. And I'm trying to understand why. Let's pick up on the energy of this King of Swords and Queen of Swords. There's a Tower that has already happened with this King and Queen. Spirit, what is this Tower? Somebody is in love. I'm telling you. All the pages are coming out. We have the Page of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Page of Swords. Somebody's watching somebody. Somebody's watching. I don't like this energy. I don't like this energy at all. We have the Fool. Somebody, I'm telling you, whoever this person is, whoever is going through this situation with a significant other, You're needing to take a leap of faith and move on. And that's the message. It's time to move on. It's time to part ways. It's time to be by yourself. None of these cars have two people in them. All of these cars are individuals by themselves. Yeah, this is a message for someone who needs to move on. And that has been the energy. It's time to move on. Somebody has been holding on too long. Oh, yeah. I can't make it up. The two of swords, being blinded, needing to make a decision. Someone can't make a decision because they blind. They can't see the truth. They don't want to see the truth, Spirit. That's what Spirit said. They don't want to see the truth. They like being in this toxic energy, this devil energy. They don't want to see the truth. You better wake up, or you're going to be this puppet on this string. It's time to balance yourself. Temperance talks about restoration, balance. It's time to be the angel.